Good morning. Hey, greetings to you. Okay, Mississippi 70, good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning, y'all. I know, good morning. I know, but I'm here. I's here. I am here. Ooh, hold on. Mm. Ooh. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, y'all, good morning. Look, y'all know what today is. Y'all know it's Thursday. Y'all know it's time for Titan in the morning. Let's do what we do. Let's get it started. Good morning. Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I got everything situated correctly because I want to make sure that y'all are able to get me the way y'all supposed to get me. Hold on. Okay, look. Yes, I done already pulled out the microphone. I done already pulled out the microphone. Look, y'all come on in and say good morning to me. Good morning. Now remember when y'all say it, right? Y'all got to put all those O's and R's and INGs in it. Y'all got to make sure that I'm good, right? So y'all make sure that y'all saying good morning to me. All right, let's start it off. TikTok, tick me, tip, tap the middle of that screen. Make sure that you're showing me some love with some hearts and some thumbs up and all of that, and like and follow and share and do all that good stuff. Hey, YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X, all of that. Okay, all of that. Do all of that right there. Y'all come on in, come talk to me this morning. Tap the middle of that screen. Show me some love. Show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to look. I'm doing double the work this morning. All right. Show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Show me some love. Show me all of that good stuff. Like, follow, subscribe. Tell a friend. Tell a friend to come on in this morning. Tell a friend to come on in this morning. That's what you do. If you're new to the platform, say hi to me. Say hi. Say hello. Say hi to me. Y'all with me this morning? All right. Tell a friend. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Look, this is what I want to say to y'all. So I'm watching the news this morning, right? Hold on. Let me take a sip of this little coffee right this morning because I need to know where you're from and what's in your cup, right? Where you're from and what's in your cup. But I'm going to take a little sip because I got to talk to y'all about a little something. I watched a couple of things on the news this morning. Lama, see me, lama. I don't know. All right, y'all. So hold on. So picture it, right? You wake up in the morning and you're getting ready for your show, and you are trying to like get your zen, like you're trying to fit in, you're trying to understand what's happening this morning, and then on the news, it's all of this craziness, right? This it's all of this stuff. And so sometimes when I'm watching the news, I got to take a moment and just breathe, right? And the reason being is because a lot of the things on the news are just so heavy and they're so bad. Like you're thinking yourself, like there can't be just something happening. Hey, Viper, good morning. No, Viper, my hair's under my hat. It's under my hat. You thought I cut it off? No, I didn't cut it off. I didn't cut it off. I didn't cut it off, but thank you for checking. Hey, good morning, Casey. Good morning. Casey said, good morning. Hold on. Good morning, friend. Hey, good morning. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to get back to my story about the news in just a second because, hold on. Because it's a sip and not a slurp. Yes, indeed. Look, y'all, the news be so heavy sometimes, right? And you really can't grasp your bearing like when you're like looking at the news. So this morning I look at the news and there was all of these attacks and protests and all of this stuff. So in the midst of it, right, in the midst of it, they were like they were talking about tipping, right? And so I know I'm going to this spot right here, baby. I'm going to this spot right here. They were talking about tipping. Hey, Barbara, good morning. She said, good morning. I don't have a cup yet, but we'll have coffee. Now I have my great grandson on one arm and my granddaughter on the other. Okay, come on through. Hey, Mississippi said all the time. Yes, indeed. Come on through, Barbara. I'm glad that you with the grandchildren and doing what you do. Okay, Casey, that's what I'm saying. My God, today. My God. So anyways, I'm going through the news like I normally do because I try to check it out and make sure that I know what's happening and be up on current events and stuff like that. And I was just so sad in the moment. I was just like, what is happening? Then they did a story about tipping. So y'all, I don't know why this kind of like make me spark up just a little bit. Like I didn't know, but so this post was on, I think they said it was on TikTok or either on Instagram, where this guy was sitting there and they were saying that the tip meter, the tip calculator that was on wasn't calculating correctly. Now, y'all, I'm gonna say this because I know y'all are probably gonna say, Titan, you know, this is a great American way. We got to tip, we got to do all of these things. But let me tell y'all something, right? If y'all ever look at what the tip is, you go and calculate on your phone 15%. It is never 15%. It's always more than that, right? You go calculate 18%. It's not 18%. It's always more than that. So the guy said, so I just didn't understand how I'm going to tip something and I'm going to tip you like my bill was $30 and I'm going to tip you $8. Like what? Who does that? And why do they do that? So y'all know I got a story about this whole tipping thing, right? I know y'all. I know. I'm starting off already this morning. Hold on. So is tipping warranted, right? Is tipping warranted for great service or good service, right? Or is tipping something that you do just because? Is tipping warranted just for great service, or is tipping a thing that you do because it's a tip? Now, then they started talking about these people don't make money, these people don't do that, and all this kind of stuff like that. But here's my thing, right? There is a job. Hey, Josh. Josh said both. Okay. And so, and I'm with that. Here's my thing. I think you deserve a tip if you did your job, right? I think you deserve a tip if you did your job. But so here's the thing. What we have got accustomed to is we've got accustomed to tipping when tipping more than enough and all of that. All right. So no, I'm not biased. I'm not. Okay, y'all. I worked in fast food. I worked at restaurant. I did all of that. And I worked for tips. This is what I don't like. What I don't like is that they pass the fee or things over to the customer, right? To the patron. You hired these individuals to do a job at your restaurant or wherever have you, right? And these individuals are getting paid less than, but you have a fee. You got taxes. You got a delivery fee. You got a pick up the dish fee. You got this here type of fee. You got all of these fees going on, and these people don't get their money. And then you put it on the customer because now the customer has to pay the fee that you don't want to pay your employee. And y'all, I'm not saying anything against the employee. I'm not saying that you shouldn't get tipped, but I'm saying think about this, right? You go and you get a job. Now, let's play devil's advocate. You know what type of job you're getting. You know that your tips are not always going to be 100. We know that. We know that. However, this is your job. But just like any restaurant now, if you read your ticket and see how much they are charging you. And then on top of that, they want you to tip. So on the news today, it said that the tip was already calculated off of the food or the dishes that you consumed or that you bought before anything else happened, right? So you are paying the tip on the original order. And I said, okay. Like, wait, you're paying the tip on the original order. Y'all stay with me because I was trying to figure it out this morning. And I said, wait, so you mean to tell me that I'm tipping someone off of this particular person had a dish to go back or something that was a comp on a dish or something like that. So the guy said he went down the list, 15%, 18%, 20%, all of that. And so he was like, well, I don't think that this is what I should be paying in a tip for a dinner that I just had. So look at this, right? You are paying a tip, which is almost 50%, right? Your actual dinner was $30, right? And you're gonna pay almost $8 on 30. Like it just doesn't make sense. And I'm not saying that I'm cheap and I'm skipping out or nothing like that. But y'all think about this, right? Even when you do a delivery, do you know that there's a delivery fee that you pay? And then that's not the tip that goes to the delivery driver. It's a delivery fee. Not to mention that you're already paying taxes on the food that you're getting. Not to mention that there's a service fee as well. So like I don't know, y'all tell me, because this morning I'm a little baffled because I tip, but sometimes I'm thinking, y'all, what are we doing? Like, what are these restaurants doing? You're hiring them on pennies on the dollar, right? And then you are not paying them accordingly, but you put it on the patron or on the customer to give them a tip that's literally 10-15% higher than what the tip should be, because that's what you put on there. So I'm the person, I go and I do the tip, right? And I always do other, because I calculate my tip. And it's not me pinching pennies. It's not me saying, oh, well, I don't want to tip you. That's not it. I'm saying I'm clicking 18% and it's not 18%. It's almost like 20%. I'm thinking, what the heck are y'all doing? But that's the world that we live in today. So a friend of mine this morning said, well, Titan, you just got to tip them and do this and do that. So I go for a meal that I get a coupon on, right? And I'm going to tip you for the original price of the coupon. I mean, the original price of the meal. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Casey said, I do it from time to time when they really treated me well. The more than enough, they got me everything I wanted. So I told him 20 or 15. And I'm not tripping with that, Casey, at all, because I'm one that tips more than that. You come and you do your job. All you got to do is do your job and do your job. That's it. I'm going to tip you. And I'm more than likely going to tip you more than what the tip is, right? Or what is calculated. No problem with that. But I don't think that it's the business position or the waitress or waiter or whoever it is or the server to tell you how much you should tip them. And then here's the tip. The tip is, right? The tip is something that is not obligated. Yeah. Y'all about to talk about me this morning. All right. Keisha said, hey, Keisha, good morning. Keisha said, I tip well if I'm served well. That part. Y'all look, and this is not a penny pinching thing. This is not a I don't want to tip somebody, but I think I have the right to tip you what I feel that you should be tipped. Now, I'm not saying that you serve me, you went above and beyond, and I give you $1. That's not what I'm saying, right? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, right, that this is what we do. Come on, y'all. And then this morning they were like, oh, well, no, I used to work at a restaurant, and so I tip and I do this. And I used to work at a restaurant and I tip and I do this as well. However, what I'm not doing is giving you $15 on a $30 ticket. That's not what I'm doing. Now, if you went above and beyond, now I'm going to tell you something. So just recently, we went out to eat, and it was a waitress's first day. And she was going through, she was in, she said, oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. It's my first day. She forgot a couple of things, stuff like that, right? And so I wasn't tripping, but I knew, and then I know the guy that owns the restaurant, right? And he said, well, I'm sorry, Titan, it was her first day. I said, no, not a problem. I said, I just wanted to make sure that she was good. So I said, how is she? Everything. I know it was her first day. Yada. I left her a $20 tip, right? And so when leaving the tip, they're like, oh, you tipping. And I was like, it was her first day. She was doing it. She was nervous. I could tell something was, not right, but she stayed on top of it. When I tell you, she came back to the table, she made sure, even if she made a mistake, she was like very apologetic and she understood. And I said, Okay, not a problem. But here's the thing. My spirit said, Titan, you tip her what you feel, right? And I felt in that day, her first day, and everything that she did, she deserved a tip, right? She deserved a tip in a way to, okay, Keisha, encouragement. I'm the same way. She deserved a tip in a way that people would say, well, she really didn't do, everything that she should have done. But in my eyes, she was doing everything that she could do, right? She was trying to make it. She kept asking, was I okay? Did I need something? This and that. And she kept going on and on and on. And I could tell she had had a hard day, right? And she was just like, it's my first day and it's been a little hard. So I asked her name, right? And I said, well, so and so. I said, I I appreciate this like that. And I said, I know how first days can be. I said, but you hang in there, you make sure that you're good, like that. And she was like, thank you so much. So I didn't tell her that I was tipping her that, right? I tipped her that. She came back and she asked me, do you want change? And I said, no, baby, that's for you. That's all for you. And then she literally stood there, almost started to cry because you could see she was tearing up. And then the owner said, you always do this for my employees. Like you always make sure. I said, well, I just wanted to make sure that she was okay because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know how that is. But that's right? That's me saying that I'm going to tip her what I want to tip her. I'm not obligated to tip her whatever it was that was on that sheet. And what we do sometimes, I'm not one to pull out the calculator. But my best friend one night, we were out and we were eating, and my best friend said, are you watching this? And I said, watching what? Look at this calculation down at the bottom, right? Not that we didn't have the money. We had more than enough money. That's what we do. But it's interesting how they will pass something through onto the client, the customer, to the patron that the actual restaurant or the business should be paying, right? And this is crazy because now we got to go to our calculator and make sure that we're calculating it correctly. Y'all with me this morning? So I don't have a problem with tipping, but I think tipping is at your discretion. I think it's at your discretion. I don't think that any business should put on a sheet of paper or put it on you to pay a certain amount. And then here's the thing. They will say 15% or 18%, right? Start you off at that. And just imagine you done scraped up all your change so you can go get you a BOGO, buy one, get one free. You done did all of this so you can get a coupon. You done did all of this so your total will be under $40. And then they want you to tip 15 to 18% of that $40 that you just did all of that to get. But then if you calculate how much it truly is for the tip, yeah. So y'all, I know I'm on one this morning. I'm talking about this, but I'm not one that doesn't tip. I'm going to tip. However, I think it should be at your discretion how much you would want to tip somebody, right? I don't think you should be mean and nasty and tip them $1, like I said, on $100 meal. I don't think that's the case in point. But in this world today, what we have come to is that you are foul and nasty if you don't tip somebody. If you don't tip somebody all of this money, then all of a sudden you're bad, you're wrong, you're screwed, you all of these things like that. It's like, come on. Okay. Stone Taylor, that part right there. I do a custom tip as well. Or I do other, right? And then I put in my own tip. So a lot of times I like to round off, right? Like the total of the ticket. I like to round it off. And I always do that, right? Okay. Oh, exactly. All right. Keisha said that was on a place where she went to. She said the wrong amount for the percentage noted at the bottom of the receipt. They were getting over. Exactly. They were getting over. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to get off of this. But let me say this to you all. Customer service is customer service. I don't tip you for bad customer service. If you are at a restaurant, your job is hospitality, basically. Your job is service, right? That's what your job is. And I understand, but you can't make me feel guilty because your boss or your business is not paying you accordingly, right? So I'm gonna say this, and this will be the last thing, and then I'm gonna get into the topic this morning because I'm already like 20 minutes in, I think, right? So I went somewhere one time, and the person said to me, I put a tip on the ticket. But what I did that day, I said, well, I don't want to put all of my tip, all of the tip on the ticket. I had cash, right? And so I know that when you tip, right, it goes into a pool. But I asked the waiter, I said, the other waiter, not my waiter, I asked the other waiter because my waiter wasn't around. I said, hey, when you all tip, when you all get tips, do you all keep the money or do you put it into like a tip jar like that? It was like, no, if you put it on the receipt, then it goes to everybody at the end of the night. They just, distribute out. But if you gave me a tip, then that's my tip in cash. And I said, oh, okay, cool. So I put a tip on the receipt. And then I was like, no, let me give the waiter cash, right? The waiter saw that I had scratched out the tip and put 0, right? The waiter went off. Now, the waiter didn't go off on me. The waiter went back over to where they were and went off. I can't believe, and this and that, and I did this, and, I should have never served them and did this and da-da-da-da-da. And so one person from my table went to the bathroom, and while they were going to the bathroom, they passed by the waiter and 3 other waiters, and they were talking about this and talking about that, about how I did them and how I was trash and all of this kind of stuff like that. And they hate customers like this because customers like that don't never tip and da-da-da-da. Now, this man was going off, right? So my friend came back because, of course, we down like 4 flat tires. We ain't going nowhere. My friend came back and was like, look, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you should trust that to-go play. I don't know what's happening because that man is over there going off and stuff like that. And I said, well, why are they going off? Because you didn't tip them. And I said, no, what I did was I started to write a tip. I said, and then I scratched it out, put a 0 because I got cash. I said, look at the tip thing. I said, I got cash. I put cash in there. And it was more cash right in there than what the tip required or what the tip was. This man came back to the table, had his nose like it was crazy going on. So y'all, I was like, is something going on? Well, I'm just, I'm just coming to get the bill. And I said, oh, okay, like that. So I didn't even open it, right? Because this person's perception of me was already there, right? I didn't even open it to show him that I had put the cash in there. And I know y'all are probably saying, Titan, did you take the cash back? No, I did not, because it was already on my heart to give him what I was going to give him, even though he had this perception of who I was and what I did, right? So he goes back. He takes the thing. He snatches it off the table, right? He takes it and he goes back. So I'm getting the bag ready to go, and I pick up the bag and I'm getting ready to leave. He runs back out, right? He runs back out. Oh, sir, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can I get anything for you? Can I get it to go this for you like that? Let me get this. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, well, what happened? Like, what happened? And he was like, I'm so sorry. I was in there. I was doing that. But the waitress, the bartender told him that you better go and catch him, right? Because he comes in here all the time. Now, I didn't know that then, but I found out later that he comes in here all the time, and he never tips anybody on a tip. He's always tipping. As long as you do what you need to do, he's going to always make sure. He's going to talk to you. He's going to see how it is. He's going to do all of that. So the guy comes back out, apologizing profusely. And I said, well, what happened? And he said, well, you scratched out the tip on the ticket. And so I just thought that I had did all that work and you didn't. I said, well, no. I said, hold on. Because see, this is what gets me. If I did not tip you, if I put 0 there, were you going to wait until everything happened to understand what it was? Or you didn't even know what it was, but all of a sudden I was a bad person. I was a villain, right? Because I wasn't tipping you correctly. You didn't even know. And I said, when I tried to explain it to you, you just said, I just want the ticket. Just give me the ticket. And I was like, oh, okay. But I'm wondering what would have happened, right? If my friend wouldn't have walked by and saw this and alerted me, because now, like, what would have went on? Would you have done something to my food? Would you have, like, what would have happened, right? If that wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't, come on, y'all. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy, right? Perception. But here's the thing, I am not obligated to tip you what you feel that I should tip you. I'm going to tip you accordingly. However, this is not an obligation. And I'm going to be real with you. You knew the type of job that you chose. You knew the type of job that you have. I understand we all have problems and issues and concerns. I get that. But you do not have to put a guilt trip on somebody about what you're going through in your life in order for you to get a tip. And I don't do that. Don't do that. When I worked at the restaurant, when I worked at the country kitchen, when I worked at if you tip me, you tip me, and that was the tip. That was it. I didn't beg for it. I didn't ask for it. I wasn't upset with you for that, because some people are going to tip you accordingly and some people are not. That's the nature of the beast. But this particular guy was going off thinking that I had tipped him on everything that he had done. And I literally gave him almost 2 times more than what the tip said. Almost 2 times more. Now, there are going to be times, y'all, that I'm not going to have it, right? And I can't tip you like that. But I'm going to always try to be fair. I'm going to always try to make sure that you're good. That's what I'm going to do. All right, TikTok, y'all tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. Blow those hearts up. Tip, 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 tap. YouTube, Facebook, Insta. Look, y'all, I got on that tip thing and I've been stuck on that tip thing for a good little minute. Hey, lady, good morning. Lady said, good morning. Have an awesome day. I got to handle some family business. We'll pop back in after phone calls. If not, we'll definitely watch the playback. All right. That's what you do. Hey, Casey. Casey said, right. That's 100. Y'all make sure that y'all tapping that screen over there. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Insta. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead on and get it, because I've been talking this morning. But that news thing special kind of got me. And then it was like, people always want to tell you, well, maybe they this and maybe they that, and maybe, and this is going to sound harsh, but that's not my responsibility to know your background and your problems and how many kids you got, or how many bills you have, or how many, times. That's not my responsibility, right? And I should not be waging my tip according to your history and what you're doing. Like, that's not fair. That's not fair. And then I think that is something wrong in this world when we blame the person that's getting the service for the job that you have. Like, come on. Don't do that. I went to Sonic one time. And I ordered something. And this was back before Sonic stopped doing the roll up to the window type thing back in the day. Well, I don't know if they still do it now, because I never park. I always go through the drive-through. But anyways, if Sonic still comes up to the window like that, cool, fine. Well, anyways, this was years and years and years ago. This guy came up to the window, serviced us, get it. And so I gave like a $2 tip, right? I think my bill was like $10 or something like that at Sonic, right? And I think it was $10 and some change because I got me a Route 44 slush. You know what I mean? Like I normally do. The guy said to me, that's all you're going to tip me? I have a daughter at home that I'm taking care of, like that. And I looked at, the heck? I'm not your, hold on, y'all. I got to take a sip. That kind of. This guy said, that's all you're going to tip me? I got a daughter at home that I'm taking care of. I got this, and this. And I said, what does that have to do with me? Period. What does that got to do with me? So I'm sitting here looking at him and he looking at me and we looking at each other and we staring each other down. If you don't get away from my window, if you don't get away from my window, y'all, it took everything I had to calm down because I said, what in the world? What is this world coming to? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You're going to blame me for what your problems or your issues are? Like, I tipped you $10, $2 on $10. I tipped you. Come on. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Y'all, I'm going to get off this tipping thing because I'm starting to get upset. I'm starting to get mad because people will tell you that you have to do that. How would you like if somebody did you like that? And I said, why would I do somebody like that? Why would I go and get a job, right? Let me tell you, and it may be the only job that I can get, but why would I go and get a job and expect something outside of what I signed on for? You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? And then you gonna mandate? Man, please. Please. Casey said, not at all. I agree. Okay. Casey said, I know you are almost lost your mind. I was like, because we stand at each other. I'm in my car. He's standing right here. He didn't already gave me my food and stuff. And I was just like, what? Bruh, I didn't even, literally all you did was carry my food to the car. Like, I don't even think that you really deserve the tip on that. But I always tip. Yeah, I had that smack just a little bit. Look, y'all, I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm gonna leave this alone because this gets me. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all tell me what y'all think. All right, let me go ahead on because y'all, I've been talking about this whole tip thing. But let me tell y'all something. This morning, so this tip gonna go into our topic this morning. The topic this morning is surround yourself with your investment. Surround yourself with your investment. Now, I know that we all hit dire straits. We all hit hard times. We all have these things. But surround yourself with your investment. So, y'all, I had a conversation with somebody. Y'all grab your cups and let me sprinkle a little bit into the cup this morning, okay? Surrounding yourself with your investment. That's what I'm going to do this morning, okay? And I'm going to sip. Y'all with me? We sipping? Ooh, hold on. I got to sip again. Hold on. Ooh. Surrounding yourself with your investment. Loving Life Long Time said, I was a server, bartender. Sunday's guests are the rudest and the cheapest tippers. Exactly. Hey, Linda, good morning. Okay, y'all. So, and you're right, but you will have those, right? When I worked at the Country Kitchen, when I worked at these restaurants and things like that, I knew the nature of the beast. Everybody was not going to be a good tipper. Everybody was not going to give me what I think that I deserved, right? But that's the nature of the beast. Hey, Alicia, good morning. That's the nature of the beast. So here's where I'm at with surrounding yourself with your investment. I had a conversation with someone. I'm going to go from tipping to investment. That's what we're going to do this morning. I was having a conversation with someone and they were saying, well, no, they owe me this and they owe me that and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I said, well, what do they really owe you? Right? Well, they owe me this because I'm here and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Now, this is this particular person's story. Not that I'm telling anybody that you should or you shouldn't. This is him. Loving Life Long Time said, I always considered those kind as a challenge. Indeed. Linda said, you're so real. Thank you so much, Linda. I try to be. So look, y'all, I'm sitting here and I'm saying, okay, so what's going on? Well, you know what? I don't have time for this and I'm not doing this. I didn't do this here, but you took this job, right? You took this job. So this person, female, was saying, I took the job and you know, they trying to pay me. They trying to do the same thing they did to you, Titan, and this and this and this and this. And I said, well, what did they do to me? Well, you know what? They want me to work, and you know, and they telling me I can't take days off, and I can't take this, and I can't do that. But you know, they let you take those days off when you were there, and this and this and this. And I was saying to myself, wait, what are we talking about right now? What are we talking about? Because one thing that y'all know about Titan, and I'm going to say this like this, I am going to do what I set out to do. If I signed up for a job, I'm going to do my job. If they are not treating me correctly on this job, then I need to leave this job or find something else or build up build a plan for me to exit, right? That's what I need to do. But you don't get to come into a job or come into a space where they have invited you off of what they thought that you were going to do. You signed a contract, and your contract says that you do this, 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 and this. And if that's the case in point, then you do this, 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 and this. You cannot call out all the time. You cannot always be sick. You cannot come in late all the time and expect them to treat you accordingly. Here we go with that tipping thing, right? Surround yourself with your investment. My investment is my livelihood. Y'all stay with me. My investment is my livelihood. I got to make a living for myself. So I got to move accordingly while making this living. I cannot sit here and expect you to do what I'm supposed to do in my life. Surround yourself with your investment. Invest in you. Invest in you getting up on time and being to work on time. Invest in you looking good and smelling good and doing whatever you need to do for whatever the job is that you're doing. Invest in you being this advocate and being the person that you are. I could not sit here before you, stand here before you, be in the community before you like I am now if I did not surround myself with my investment, if I didn't invest in myself. This person says to me, well, Titan, you know, everybody like you and that's what you do, so they're going to always make sure that you're good. No. Now, don't get me wrong. My name is my name. And that's my integrity, right? That's my reputation. So they know when Titan show up what Titan is going to do. But let me tell you something. These people didn't know me from a can of paint in the beginning. I had to surround myself with my investment, meaning I had to invest in myself in order for you to understand who I am. Y'all, I'm on these platforms and I'm talking and I'm discussing things and I'm doing all this kind of stuff. And one thing that y'all know about me, y'all know I'm going to be real with it. If it wasn't right, it wasn't right. And if I was wrong, I was wrong. But you cannot blame everybody else for what's going on in your life and you're not investing in yourself. Surround yourself with your investment. Surround yourself with your investment. You out here running around, staying up late at night. You're not getting to work on time. You have doing the work that they have for you. Your name is sitting here falling by the wayside, going down in the ditch in the mud because you're not doing what you said you were going to do. But now you're mad at them for disciplining, disciplinary action, for them telling you can't do this or you can't do that because you didn't use up all your sick time and everything else that you didn't have. Surround yourself with your investment. Surround yourself with your investment. I am the best investment for me. So I'm going to surround myself with my investment. I'm going to invest in me. I'm going to make sure. So y'all, this is what I said. And y'all know, if y'all have been here before, y'all know this is me. This is me. Linda said the whole entire truth has just been told. Because baby, this conversation here had me right. Hey, Sylvia. Hey, I ain't seen you in a minute. Said at Titan Capri Preach. Hey, I'm trying. Linda said, yes, Lord. Amen. Okay. You're so real. Thank you so much. So she says to me, she says, well, Titan, you know, that's easy for you to do and you to say because you in the community. The community accepts you. The community likes you. I said, but here's the thing, right? You think the community would have accepted me if I hadn't invested in myself, meaning that I didn't stand up, meaning that I didn't follow through on everything that I said I was going to do, meaning that I wasn't out there beating the pavement, blood, sweat, and tears. You thought the community just all of a sudden just gave it to me on a platter and said, Titan, have your way? No, I had to work for it. And if I got into a situation where it was not conducive to a great thing for my life, my livelihood, I had to move. But I had to surround myself. I had to surround myself with my investment, meaning that I understood the game. I know the game that I didn't got in. So here's the thing, y'all. I'm an advocate, right? I'm an HIV advocate. I'm an advocate in the community. I'm a community leader. I'm all of these things that they have bestowed upon me, these titles. However, who I am is Titan. And y'all know that Titan is going to show up the same way Titan show up every single time. Y'all know y'all going to depend on Titan. If you say Titan is here to do this, Titan is here to do that, Titan is going to do that. Why? Because I surrounded myself with my investment. My investment is me. My livelihood is me. So I can't show up late. I can't do half jobs. I can't be mediocre in this thing that I said I was going to come in, give you 100%. I was going to come in and shut it down. I'm going to do all of this, but then I get there and I don't do it. But then you got these friends over here that are telling you, oh, no, don't worry about it. You ain't got to go to sleep tonight. Stay up with us till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and you know you got to be there at 6:30. What? Surround yourself with your investment. Your investment is you. And some people that are surrounding you right now are taking away from your investment. They are ticking, tick, 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 chipping away, boop, 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 at your investment. And you think it's all fun. You think it's all great. You think all of this, right? Y'all, she had activated me because she said, well, you doing this and you doing that. And you know, sometimes you be over there playing the game and, you know, and what did she say? I was shucking and jiving is what she said. And I said, if anybody know me, I'm black. My mama black, my daddy black, my family black, I'm black. So you ain't even finna play that game. But I know what the game is. I know what the game is, right? I know what the game is. Bumps and bruises, scars, I know. Tripped and fell, detours, I got it. But I surrounded myself with my investment. I said, Titan, if you do this, right? If you do this, then you do it right the first time. Don't you go in there playing this game. Well, oh, woe, it's me. I'm so sorry. Oh, I broke a nail. I can't do it. I don't want to do. No, that's not what it is. And then for me, in that moment, because I was activated, I said to her, well, no, I didn't even say to her. I said in my mind, right? Because y'all know sometimes you think stuff and it come right out your mouth and it's not good. I said, I've watched you be underhanded. I've watched you not do your work. I've watched you sit back and let others do the work for you. I've watched you. And then you want to say that I'm shucking and jiving because I do my work. I turn it in on time. I make sure that I'm thorough. I make sure that I'm good. But this is what I said. Y'all, and y'all hear me and hear me good. Whoever this is right here, this is for you, but it's also for me. Hear me good. When you are doing what you need to do for you, two things that I cannot tolerate, will not happen. Do not mess with me. Do not mess with my livelihood. That means my change, my bag. That means my house, my car. That means those things, right? Don't mess with me on that. Don't play with me like that, because my name is my livelihood, because it carries my reputation, my integrity, and all of that. So I done surrounded myself with my investment, meaning I have built this house of Titan. I've built this. And now you're going to tell me that it means nothing because they're treating you the way that they're treating you? And y'all got to get away from people that always want to group you in when something goes bad for them. The whole time I'm over here doing this, she not once said, oh, Titan, oh, congratulations. Oh, Titan, you did. Oh, Titan, you did. But it was always, oh, Titan, and, you know, they doing me like this. Oh, Titan, you know, can you help me with this? Oh, Titan, I can't. And now you telling me I'm shucking and jiving because I'm protecting my peace, because I'm making sure that my livelihood is well. I'm making sure that I'm good. People will be around you. Y'all know we talked about a reason, a season, and a lifetime. Sometimes these people that are around you right now that you're surrounding yourself with, they're not your lifetime. They were there for a reason. It's time for them to go. It's time for them to go. Y'all, I know y'all are probably saying, Titan, you kind of crunk this morning on this subject. There was a whole lot more that she said outside of what I'm telling you all. And so I told her, I said, I don't even understand how or why this would even be something that you were looking at in the sense of what I'm doing. How are you angry and upset with me for living my life and being who God made me to be? I don't know what riches, I don't know any of these things here. I just know that I need to live my life. I made a promise to my God, to the spirit, to the universe. I made a promise that this is what I was going to do. But let me tell you something. I didn't go get a job. I didn't go do all of this stuff just to sit over here and be mediocre and say, oh, well, you know, what happens, happens. And then, no, I am the captain. I'm the steward of this ship. I'm the driver of this car. I'm going to make sure. So I know I can't surround myself with that over there because that's not right. So I'm not going to surround myself with that. But I'm going to make sure I'm knowledgeable. I'm going to make sure I look good. I smell good. I'm going to make sure when I show up, I make a statement. And then my impact is going to be what it is. Because I've surrounded myself with my investment. Love, life, laughter, right? Understanding, spirit, God, all of these things, universe. I have surrounded myself with my investment. And some of you are sitting here watching me and listening to me saying, oh, you know what? I know somebody like her. Somebody like her. You have to be real careful because 9 times out of 10, it's not the enemy over there. It's the enemy right here. They're sitting on your shoulder. Titan, you know good. Titan, you can do it. Titan, they not doing this. They not doing that. Titan, why you doing that? Titan, why you going above and beyond? Titan, you know what? You shouldn't even do that because that's not they don't love you. They don't like you. They don't want you. Always. And you know, I call them spirit drainers, right? Spirit drainers, right? They come in, they latch on to you, and they start sucking all the spirit out of you. And you trying to be that friend, trying to be that one, trying to help, trying to be there, you don't even know they sucking the life out of you. You don't even get it. But surround yourself with your investment. The only investment that's the good investment, that's the best investment, the only investment that you should be surrounding yourself with is yourself. Surround yourself with your investment. You are the investment. You are the investment. I want to say it again. You are the investment. So then she says to me, well, I don't even understand why you're so upset. Listen, I'm not upset. But what you're not going to do, you're not going to put that on me. I worked hard to get to where I'm at, to make sure that my name is respected and it holds weight. And I'm not shucking and jiving for nobody over there. If anything, I'm shucking and jiving for myself. I'm shucking and jiving and doing the dance that I done made up. I'm shucking and jiving and making sure that I'm good. I'm shucking and jiving and making sure that I got longevity, if that's what you want to call it. Call it what you may. But I'm surrounding myself with my investment. So I know when I get up in the morning, I know when people come and ask me, Titan, can you do this for me? Titan, would you do this? They already know what they're getting. And they already know. My friend just told me yesterday, was like, well, Titan, they already know you're going to shut that down. You're right. You're right. I can't sit up here and tell you that I'm for you. I'm for the community. I'm for the family. I'm all of this. And then I don't even know who I am and what I am. And then I'm sitting up here coming in late, not doing the work, blaming everybody else. I'm not surrounding myself with my investment. My investment is me. You feel me? Now, y'all, I'm talking hype, right, like this, but I don't have no ill feelings toward this person. I just told them that we don't rock like that no more. That's not how we rock. How dare you blame me for living my life? You don't know what I done been through. You don't know what done happened. You don't know why I'm at this corridor that I'm in right now. You don't know why I'm at this fork in the road. You don't know why I show up the way I show up. You don't know. But you're going to tell me that I'm shucking and jiving. You're going to tell me that I'm playing the man's game. Well, let's be honest. We all playing the game. We all playing the game. So I told her, I said, so I just want to be clear on where we're at. Y'all, I'm in that season. I'm in that season, baby. I'm cutting you off at the knees. I'm cutting you off at the knees. So I said, I want to be clear of where I'm at. I am surrounding myself with my investment because I'm the investment. So me being me is my investment. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, because that's the key, right? Hold on. Me being me is my investment. I'm who God made me to be. I'm where the universe placed me. This is my investment. I have to surround myself with my investment. And understand this. Sometimes, y'all, sometimes you're going to have to be lonely. You're going to have to be by yourself. You're going to have to weep a little bit because it's at the top where you're at trying to do what you got to do for you. People can't go there with you. And although you want them there, they cannot go with you. Surround yourself with your investment. I had to make a move because what was working for you, for her, wasn't working for me. Surround yourself with your investment. So I said to her, and this is me being in this season. And y'all, if y'all come to me with this, that, this is what you're going to get. You know, we're done. That's what I said to her. Well, I don't even understand why you want to do me like this. I just try to get some. No. Just a little minute ago, I was shucking and jiving. Just a little minute ago, I was less than a black man. Just a little minute ago, I was out here doing the business for everybody else, and I wasn't doing. Just a minute ago, you were telling me how I was down there, acting like I was up there. That's what you said to me. So now I'm telling you where we stand. No hard feelings, no harm, no foul. But those days of me compromising my integrity, those days of me asking and begging for you to stay in my circle, those days of me running to you every time something goes on, even though I couldn't even take care of my own life, those days are done. I am it. I am the investment. So I've surrounded myself with the investment and I'm being me. So now the vibe, the frequency is, all right. Village, tribe, gang, chosen family, surrounding me now. And all of them are pouring into me. I ain't got to ask for it. I ain't got to beg for it. All of them are making sure that I'm good, lifting me up. Lift me up. Turn me around. Place my feet on solid ground. I don't have to worry about that because I surrounded myself with my investment. My investment was me. I made sure that I was good. So I make sure that when I show up, I tell my friend Kevin Anderson over with the True Project, I tell him all the time, oh, I'm going to be there. And you know I'm going to show up and be cute. I'm going to smell good. I'm going to come in and do what I normally do. Smile, make sure, smile bright 1998. This is not a brag or a boast. I'm telling you that I've surrounded myself with my investment. I know who I am. I love who I am. I'm going to show up as such because that's what you get with Titan. Those days are gone. I can't ask something of you that I can't give myself. I cannot sit here and hoop and holler and tell you that you shucking and jiving when you shucking and jiving the whole time. You know you're not going to get that from Titan. You know you're not going to get that. Surround yourself with your investment. If you are constantly in turmoil with these people that are surrounding you, if you're constantly in turmoil with the job that you have, if you're constantly in turmoil with yourself about who you are and what you are and where you are, you need to take a moment, stop, pause, and surround yourself with your investment. You are the biggest, the greatest investment you will ever have. And if you cannot pour into yourself while you're waiting for everybody to pour into you, then you're not surrounding yourself with your investment. I was on the phone last night and I'm skipping to someone else. And I got some good news a couple of days ago. I'm not telling anybody just yet, but it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, I just got to make sure that the ink dries first, right? But it's coming. So I was talking to this individual last night, and it was another female, and she said, Titan, I'm just so glad that you are. How does that feel? How does it make you feel? How did? And I said, you know something? I said, I could not have told you 19 years ago that I would have experienced all the things that I've experienced. I wouldn't have went through. I've traveled to so many places and spaces, and I've been here and I've did all of these things. You understand what I'm saying? Like I would have never had that, right? And so I had to surround myself with my investment. This is where the thought came from. I had to surround myself with my investment. Well, Titan, what was your investment? Me. I had to love me. I had to like me. I had to understand me. I had to know who I was and how I showed up. And then I had to understand that there's a place for me. It's not going to look like yours. It's not going to look like yours. It's not going to look like yours. There's a place for me. I may do something similar, right? But there's a place for me. I got to be able to take responsibility for who I am. And if I do that, right? And if I do that, then I'm surrounding myself with my investment. Y'all with me? Surround yourself with your investment. I would have never thought 19 years ago, being diagnosed with AIDS and having only 4 T cells, that I would be here today. That I would be here. I would have never thought that. I would have. And then some people can say, oh, well, you're not really doing nothing. You're not really doing this. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. What's for me is for me. The change is going to happen. It's going to be there. Surround yourself with your investment. But you must understand what your investment is. You are the investment. And I know that sounds a little crazy. How am I going to do this for me? Be who you are. Stand up. Be accounted for. Show up and show out. Make sure whatever your comfortability is, wherever you at in your life, be true to that. And everything else will follow. I stepped into a space one time where they were telling me this and that, and I left. You ain't got to pay me. What is this? What is this? Oh, well, Titan, you know, this was that. No. This was supposed to be a safe space, a brave space, an inclusive space. What is that? And then why would you bring me here knowing who I am? Not that I'm afraid of anybody, but knowing who I am. So now I done told people that don't normally come to these things that this is a safe space, a brave space for us to be inclusive and heard and understood. And I get here and it's chaos and destruction happening. This person that's coming, or these people that are coming, may have took all the courage they had to get up and cross that threshold, and they're going to cross that threshold into chaos and destruction. And it's going to be Titan. That's the reason that happened, because I told them to come. I told them my integrity, my name stands on something. So they trusted me. They said, oh, well, no, you know what? Let me tell you something. We won't ever do business again. We won't ever have nothing like that again. Because what I'm saying to you is that you are part of this same community. How, Sway? And I'm telling y'all, it was this whole vitriol, the alphabet community. Y'all in this, y'all got an agenda. Y'all have all of these things. And here's the thing. I will go places, I've been places that I can't control who's there. I got that. But I'm not bringing my peoples. I'm not bringing my village, my tribe, my gang, my chosen family to a space that's chaotic, harmful, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And so after that, they tried to say, talk against my name and tell them, no, I'm gonna tell you, because y'all know I went live. Oh no, you're not gonna get that chance. Let me go live real quick. And let me explain to y'all why I'm not gonna be here. And this is not me being mean or nasty or ugly. This is me saying I don't want these people. Now, I had about 10 people coming. I don't want y'all coming here and doing that. So I called everybody that I knew that no. It's been canceled. Let's not do that. 2 people had already arrived, right? And saw me leaving and asked me what was going on. And I said, I do apologize. I told you all to come. This was a safe space. I thought, I vetted it. I did all of these things, but something happened, right? Something happened. And before I let you all go in there and have an experience that's not the Titan Capri experience, then I'm leaving. So I said, I called everybody. I talked to everybody. And I made sure, right? Then I said, you know what? And this is on God. This is good. So then what happens is 2 more people show up. We all go out to eat and we have a Titan Capri experience. That's what was intended to happen. That was intended to happen. A lot of times, y'all, what we do is we go with the mediocre. We go with the things that we know because we say this is what it is. But you don't have to do that. Make your own way. Understand who you are. Surround yourself with your investment. That was my investment. Those people, this was a couple of years back. Those people are still with me till to this day, supporting me, being with me, doing, but they remember with me saying, oh, no. Well, Titan, this, let's go over here. Y'all know I like to eat. Okay. Okay, Keisha, food therapy. Yes. So Titan indeed. Hey, Bamboo. Good morning. Okay. Yes. So Titan experience. That part right there. Tatum Cathy said, I go by myself first. I can't bring people so we all get bamboozled. And the people I invite think I'm part of the mess setup. And that part right there, Tatum Cathy. But let me say this, though. The reason being is that I had been to other events. And so this particular event, right, I thought was going to be the same. But this time, that it was chaos. Now, I will go in and I will fight my battles. I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping. But I'm not going to interject somebody else into that, right? So the person was telling me, well, it's nothing that I can do. I can't stop them. I can't do this. Is this not your event? Is this not your event? Okay, then. That part. Exactly. Step in the mess and it's not safe space. Get up and leave. That part. Hey, Ken said, Titan is the brand, not a great value brand for everyone to use. How about that? How about that right there? Tatum Cathy, you never call me. Well, I need to call you then. I need to call you. I was supposed to call you. Let me check on it. Hey, Johnny, good morning. Tatum Cathy said, those of us focus on being a better person for ourselves and the community and investing. Got people trying to destroy our growth and peace. We can't be on the sidetrack of that spirit of depression. Come on. That part. Good morning to you as well, Johnny. Good morning, Johnny Golf. Good morning. Casey said, I hear you. You all the way live. Okay, that part. Tatum Cathy said, people are deleting themselves out of their own life plan. That part. Casey said, you're right, speaking the truth. I'm trying, Casey. I'm trying to make sure. Linda says, step in and step out. That part. Okay. Let's see here. You made my day better. Okay, Linda, that part. Look, I'm trying. Linda said, what's for you is for you. Amen. Right on. You don't sound crazy. You sound real to me. That part, right? Tamar said, oh, ish. Okay, then come through. Yes. Living Life Long Time said, lay it down. I hope they picking it up. That part. Show up and show out for self. Come on, Titan. They don't know the cost. That part, right? A lot of times what we do is we sit here and we talk and we always want to tell somebody where you are and what you're doing. But I'm about that. I'm not going to play with you like that. Those days of me playing with you are gone because I'm surrounding myself with my investment. I can't keep going up. I can't keep doing great things if I constantly let you come in and drop rocks or put holes in my boat. What am I doing? And I got to be okay with telling you that I'm not okay. I got to be okay with telling you this changes us. I got to be okay with telling you we are done. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. That part. Surround yourself with your investment. I'm going to take a sip. I need to take a sip because I need, y'all got me crunk this morning. Hold on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, if I were you, I would say, speak, Lord. Yeah. Yes, that's a sip, baby. That is a sip. Look, y'all, I know I'm crunk today. I'm crunk like this on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I want to tell y'all this. If you're going to get crunk for anything in this world, if you're going to get crunk for anything in this world, let me grab this microphone. If you're going to get crunk for anything in this world, get crunk for you. Surround yourself with your investment. You are the investment. If you're going to get crunk for anything, if you're going to go to bat for anything, if you're going to do anything in this world, 155,000%, do it for yourself. Do it for you. You are the investment. Period. Period. I'm going to say it again. You are the investment. Surround yourself with your investment. You're the investment. I got to invest in myself so that I can give out, so I can give it out to the universe. But I can't give it to the universe if I don't even know who I am. If I can't stand up and be who I am, who God made me, where the universe placed me, I can't do it. Surround yourself with your investment. You are the investment. So I'm going to surround myself with like-minded individuals, like-minded spirits, like-minded entity. I'm going to make sure, because when it's time for the war, when the battle happens, I got to be sure in who I am. I got to be sure in who I am. I am the investment. I'm the investment. Period. Y'all can call it full of yourself. Y'all can call it whatever you want to call it. But I have to make the decision, the choice to move forward. And if I can't make it for myself, then I surely can't make it for you. How am I over here doing for you what I can't do for myself? I can't even show up for myself, but I can show up for you. Mm-hmm. Hey, Depot. Good morning. Hey, Depot. Hey, Mr. Be Great. Hey, Moonpuck. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey, Podbean. Good morning. Loving this. Loving this. Look, y'all. I know I come on here and we talk, right? But y'all know y'all gonna always get this. Y'all gonna always have this. And I'm gonna stand 10 toes down in what I believe in and who I am and things like that. Will things happen? Will life happen? Will I fall down? Will I scrape a knee? Will I take a detour? Will I hit a road bump? Yes, all of that, because life is lifing. But come on, those days are done. I don't wish no harm, no foul on that female, on the lady that I talked to. And she told me that I was shucking and jiving. I don't have no ill feelings toward her at all. But what I do know is that we can't do this. We can't play that game. And we're not going to do it. And we're not. Y'all, we got to make sure that we understand our life is our life. And if we constantly are trying to make somebody else's life ours, if we're constantly putting ourselves in a corner and not living, if we're constantly, right, not surrounding ourselves with our investment, we won't ever be where we need to be. Not where I want to be, where I need to be. Remember, I told y'all I left the job because I needed to be somewhere else. I didn't leave my job high and dry. Regardless of what I felt, I should have done what would have been right to do. As people said, well, you should have done this. No. I did what was best for Titan. I did what was put on my heart and in my soul and my spirit. I did that. I don't believe that you get anything out of doing bad. I don't think you do it. My grandmother used to always say that you do wrong in the universe, it comes back on you. The problem is you don't know how it's coming back. That part, you don't know how it's coming back. It's coming back. And 9 times out of 10, my grandmother used to say, it didn't already got you. And you didn't even know it got you. It already got you. And you didn't even know it got you because you did not recognize what it was. But when you are doing all of this constantly over and over and over again, you're not going to recognize it because you've been shucking and jiving yourself. Look, y'all, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. It's past time. Look, every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, it's Titan in the morning. Y'all come see me. I got some things coming up here in the near future. I'll keep talking about it, but I'm going to announce it and put it out here shortly. I want to thank y'all for supporting me. I appreciate that. But surround yourself with your investment, right? Your investment is you. Stop letting people tell you who you are and what you are and how you do. Okay? You are the investment. Love yourself, like yourself, be with yourself, and understand how you will elevate, how you will escalate, how you will rise to the occasion. Because you are who you are. God didn't make a mistake. You're here for a reason. Surround yourself with your investment. Look at your circle right now. Are they investing in you? Did you invest in them? Yeah. That part. All right, y'all. Y'all go ahead and grab these cups. I'm going to sip one last time before I get out of here. Look, TikTok, y'all blow that heart up over there. Tippity tip, tap, 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 tap. Show me some love. Show me some gifts, some roses, some whatever else may be going on over there. Show me all of that good love and all of that good stuff. Y'all show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Show me some love. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Podbean, X, all of that good stuff. Hey, Naven. Hey, good morning. Yeah, all of that stuff. Y'all show me all of that. Podbean, I see y'all over there. Thank y'all so much. YouTube, yes, I see y'all over there. I'm gaining. I see I'm getting subscribers. I'm loving it. Yeah, hey, Bamboo. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for it. Look, y'all. Sometimes we don't truly understand how valuable we are, right? We believe that we are on this earth and we don't have any value. We believe that we don't have value, right? You are valuable. You are the investment. Surround yourself with the investment. All right, y'all, let's do it. Y'all know every time this is what we do. This is what we do. Yes, y'all keep sending me them thumbs up and them hearts and that love and like and follow and subscribe. Y'all keep doing that. But y'all know this is what we do. I want you to take your hands and your arms. If you can't do it physically, do it mentally, do it emotionally, do it spiritually. And I want you to wrap them arms around you and hug yourself real tight, right? Hug yourself real tight. And I want you to know that I love you right where you're at in this moment. You don't have to ask for it. You don't have to return it with a receipt, right? I love you right where you're at in this moment. Squeeze yourself real tight. And I want you to put your name where my name is. And I want you to say, Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment, right? This moment right here. I'm not looking to the future. I'm not looking to the past. I'm talking about this moment right here, flaws and all. Squeeze yourself real tight. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. I'm not worried about no other moment. I'm worried about this moment right now. I love you right where you're at in this moment, flaws and all. You are a blessing. You are worthy, and you are supposed to be here. The one constant that we know is love in this world, right? And we want to make sure that we have more of it. Tell yourself you love yourself right where you're at in this moment. That's how you do it. Tatum Cathy, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Ken, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Dinah, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Linda, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Bamboo, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see, who else do we have? Keisha, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tomas, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see, who else did I have? Loving lifelong time, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Okay, Linda, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see, who else do I have? Sylvia, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Alicia, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see, who else did we have? Stone, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tina, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see, who else did I have? Cool, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Ray, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Jennifer, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Johnny, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Casey, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Iris, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Josh, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Barbara, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Who I had over here? The Depot, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Mr. Be Great, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Nathan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Pam, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The Bear, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The King, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Goosey, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Look, y'all. Christy, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Taylor, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Look, love yourself right where you're at in this moment. This is what we need to do for us, right? And a lot of times people are going to tell you, oh, well, that's a little conceited, or that's selfish. No, it's not. Love yourself right where you're at in this moment. Because if you can't love yourself, how are you going to love somebody else, right? That part right there. Johnny said, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Come on, Johnny. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Dinah said, Titan, I love you right where you're at. That part. Okay, Linda said, hugs for everyone. Bamboo said, I love you right back. Yes, indeed. I love your content. Dinah said, I love your content. Hey, Dinah, yes, indeed. Love and respect. All right, from Linda. Okay, we got to make sure that we unite and we stay united, right? Stay united. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I'm here, right? It's Titan in the morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. I got some things coming up. My platform is growing. Things are happening. And I just want to thank you all for being who you are to me and doing all of that. I appreciate you. I love you. And y'all be good. Okay, Keisha, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Linda said, haters go play in the highway traffic. You remember the old school game, Linda? Frogger, you hopping across that traffic, ribbit, ribbit. That's what they need to go play. They need to go play over there, okay? Okay, that part right there. All right, y'all. Look, I'm out of here. I love y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay with me. And look, I don't even know why I thought about that Frogger, okay? Yes, indeed. Donna said, you're helping me understand something about myself. Indeed, Donna, we are all family here. We are all love around here. Come on back and come check me out. Come on back and come sit a spell, right? As my grandma used to say, come on and come sit down. You hungry? Look, y'all, I love y'all. Until next time, y'all be good. Be blessed. Tell somebody today that you love them. Call somebody that's been on your mind today. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Give me 2 more minutes. I don't know who this is for, who this is right here. This is for you. My spirit is telling me to tell you, call somebody today that's been on your mind. Call somebody today that's been on your heart and your spirit. Call somebody and tell them that you love them. Text them and say that I love you. Check in on the strong folks. Come in. Whoever this is for this morning, it's for you and it's for me. This morning you woke up with somebody on your mind. Contact them. Last night you went to bed with somebody on your mind. You may have dreamed about somebody. Contact them. Contact them. I believe that we vibe at a certain frequency. And when we are needed, right, that frequency, boom, 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 that vibration hits. Contact them. You'll be glad you did. Contact them. However you see fit. If you got to do it through a video call, if you got to do it through a message, if you got to do it through a text, whatever it may be, contact them. I'm telling you, the Spirit is saying that you need to contact them. Don't second guess it. Don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. Do it today. Do it today. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings to you. Until next time, y'all be good. Ooh, it's the love. It's a sip and not a slurp. Tell you what you be doing. I be sipping. Ooh, I be sipping. Yes, I be sipping. Ooh, because it's a sip and not a slurp. Yeah. I be sipping. Ooh. Thank you. I be sipping. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. That sounded good. I felt that. I be. I be spent. Yes. All right, y'all. Look, I'm out of here. I love y'all. Y'all be good. And I'll see y'all on Tuesday. I might see y'all this. I might see y'all before then. Okay. Okay. Pocket love. I'm taking you with me. Come on. That part right there. Yes. All right. Till next time. Peace.